is a temple!
No matter the talent, the reputation, the flash, no one is safe here.
Oh!
Big Rick had a hard time seeing how valuable we could have been to one another. You watch my back, and I'll dig deeper.
Yes, sir.
You took something that doesn't belong to you. Just know that he never forgets.
Mil Muertes is only gonna come here and do one thing, and that's destroy, bro. Phoenix is that spirit. He does not die. Mil looking to end the match. Oh, and the wait!
Phoenix! What could possibly scare a man that cannot die? Keep this between us.
I know we have some issues in the past. Let's let bygones be bygones.
I am ready for some action.
You will be in the main event tonight against Cage.
The blood of Conan is on Cage's hands, as well as the desecration of the Lucha Underground title. And now Johnny fighting with everything he has left. Cuerno watching. What interest would Cuerno have in this match? King Cuerno was brooding. The hunt begins again! And the match continues. Cage may very well be the most dangerous man in Lucha Underground.
I'm gonna have to call you back.
My name is Alberto, El Patron. Well, you already knew that.
Alberto, thank you for coming to my temple. You really surprised me last week. You know, I've always admired you. Your suits, your cars, I like it.
And I like your key. What does it unlock?
So, you're here, now what?
I know your temple and what represents. But before I plant my flag in this place, there's something I need to get off my chest.
Patron, as much as I'd like to hear you out, this, my friend, is a temple for combat.
Oh, I know that. But grant me this request, and I promise you, this place will never be the same. And the next time I come to your office to ask you for anything, it will be for blood.
What is it?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lucha Underground, and the whole world is watching. The news broke last week. Alberto El Patron is here. Tonight, he will have an open mic. You can only imagine the things this man will talk about.
It's crazy, and I'm just out of my mind. It's controversial. We're dying. I'm dying to know. This is the first time since it broke he's going to speak his piece, Matt.
There are few surprises left in our industry, but tonight we bring you one. Let's go to the ring.
The following lucha is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Mexico City, Mexico,
There you see the high-flying luchador Argenis. There's a great bloodline here. The son of the legendary Dr. Corrante, brother of formerly known as Mystico, now known as Mr. Steels in AAA Mexico.
And his opponent, also from Mexico City, Mexico, Phoenix!
Vamp, earlier today, you and I were talking about how much you enjoy the high-flying style of this man, Phoenix. Please elaborate.
Yeah, it's crazy, and you know what? It's coming out in the freshest, dopest pink outfit. I'm feeling that. You know, a man's got to have confidence when he's dressed in pink in a fighting spirit style like we have here in Lucha Underground. He is a superstar, dude. No doubt about it.
It's an exciting time to be a fan, of course, here as Phoenix shows his agility as well as a little sense of humor there. It's going to be Phoenix and Argenis, and a lot of history here. As soon as the bell rings, we will break it down. Phoenix's momentum at an all-time high, coming off a huge win over the previously undefeated Mil Muertes. So Phoenix is on the ascension, if you will.
No doubt about it.
The two tie up here at Lucha Underground. Oh, wow. Great knee there.
Well, that was crazy.
And of course, the entire Argenis family, two other brothers as well. And I'm sure they're all watching and loving that back in Mexico City.
Oh, man.
Again, the Huracanrana.
You know, there was a time, Matt, when Mystico was the talk of the town, but many have said that his younger brother definitely was the one to watch, and he is sure showing his true colors here tonight. Listen to the fans, man.
Talk about the AAA promotion that now has the eyes of the world upon it. It was a liberation movement started in 1992 by the legendary Antonio Peña. Names like Conan, El Hijo del Santo, Negro Casas, Heavy Metal, on and on. These great names have certainly brought us to where we are right now with these great superstars, Phoenix and Argenis.
No doubt about it. You know, back in the day, you know, Conan, I will give him his props. Not only was he a legend out of El Paso, Texas, and back in the day, let me tell you something, he was the first heavyweight champion in the Consejo Mundial de Lucha Libre, and he started AAA. Definitely a force to be reckoned with in all aspects of the world legend applied to that man, Conan. I hate to say it, but it's true.
And of course, with the great Lucha Libre style, it starts at such an early age. The legend of Phoenix is that he had his first match at the tender age of 14 years old.
Oh! Wow, brother, that was such a stiff kick that he even knocked himself out.
No, still not enough. Of course, talking more about the AAA promotion, many wrestling fans will remember back in 1994 when Worlds Collide, the great pay-per-view that brought AAA to the eyes of the States, and now Lucha Underground doing the same for all of Lucha Libre.
What you're seeing here, move-wise, agility-wise, athletic-wise, Matt, this is suicidal. There's nobody else in the world who would even touch Lucha Underground.
It's movement, it's color, it's passion, it's fight.
Wow.
Hip toss up to the ropes, roll back through. Argenis on his feet, ducks the line. Phoenix on the move now, went for the belly roll through. Wow, nice!
Oh my God. Brother, he hurt himself. You see that? He took that full on the wrist, all that weight. You gotta check, watch his left hand. He's hurt.
And
Phoenix, no doubt about it. He took a bad bump.
And but we've seen it time and time again, how Phoenix, pardon the pun, rises from the ashes, always finds a way to win, finds a way to fight back. That's where Phoenix is right now.
Remember in Aztec Warfare, Phoenix came in #1. He had to fight his way through 19 luchadors, and he just came up short.
Phoenix now using the ropes.
Go for the pin, baby, go for the pin. Dude.
There we see
my fantasy.
Catrina is normally associated with Mil Muertes, but there is no Mil to be seen.
The Black Widow, when she is walking like that, death, Mil Muertes cannot be far behind.
Let's not forget, Phoenix owns a victory over Mil Muertes. Perhaps this is a little bit of revenge.
This is a message being sent from the dark side. Do not trust that woman in any way, shape, or form. She is evil on heels.
Now Argenis and Phoenix perched high.
If I was in the match and she walked out like that, I would definitely lose my mind.
Hang on, jockeying for position here. Beautifully done!
Wow. Oh my God. Oh my.
Not enough!
Oh my God.
Catrina just with a watchful eye.
I wish I could really tell you how I felt.
Match continues here. Ooh. Phoenix now uses the ring. Beautifully done!
Rightly so, the fans are on their feet. They were waiting for that.
And at the risk of sounding like a pervert, dare I, Katrina almost looks turned on by this action.
Well, and risk of admitting that I'm a pervert, I am turned on by this action. A slap to the neck like that will certainly tell you quite a bit also, Matt. Crazy. I mean, Phoenix is waking up.
We promise not to beat you over the head with social media, but you can join the conversation on hashtag Lucha Underground. Tonight is a special night, and we thank you so much for joining us.
This is not good.
Oh, nicely done into the cover. Is it enough? No, Lucha rolls on.
Matt, you get credited worldwide for calling the moves, but even you were stunned by that. That was just pure rock and roll.
Argenis looking to put Phoenix away. Is this the victory that Argenis needs? Tombstone coming up perhaps. No, Phoenix kicks his feet,
Whoa.
shifts his weight. The match is lit, and fire driver!
Crazy.
1, 2, Phoenix is victorious.
And your winner, Phoenix!
Right over to Katrina and Vamp. You posed a great question.
Does he even know what he's getting into? What is she doing there? Dude, this is not good, man.
And now you see Katrina approaching the bird of war, never breaking eye contact with Phoenix. Now the lick of death.
Phoenix is just like bewildered, dude.
She's only done this before for Mil Muertes.
She looks possessed.
This is alluring, seductive, and disturbing all at once. Some of you may dig that, but I'm not sure how well it bodes for Argenis, Phoenix, and Mil Muertes.
I dig it.
Reaction is what this sport is all about, and I can promise you that the reaction tonight in our main event will be huge. We will see the debut of Alberto El Patron here on Lucha Underground, and the word is that Alberto has something that he wants to get off of his chest here in the temple. This is Lucha Underground. Don't you dare go away.
The power of 1,000 lives is valuable. And it is that power that was too much for you. You need to.
Next week, you'll pay your debt.
Forgive me, Father, for I'm about to sin. I'm going to destroy 3 Judases who betrayed me.
My child of God, thou shalt not kill.
Father, if you saw what I saw, you wouldn't want to stop me.
Oh, wow, what was that? Oh, man. Big Rick made it clear that anyone that stood in his way would suffer.
I promise you, these hands won't shed innocent blood. Bale is a leech who only came around when the getting got good.
Oh!
And Cortez Castro, he done screwed up. Mr. Cisco's a worthless little rat. I'm gonna hold him to the same fire he held me to. I led them. I fed them. I protected them. And now, it's time for Big Rick to go Old Testament.
God bless you, my child. I pray for you to go in peace.
Thank you, Father. But even God said, vengeance is mine.
GL Bronx, their sounds have everyone grooving here in the temple, but the movements of King Cuerno the Hunter and his attack on Johnny Mundo.
Listen, man, I hate to cut you off, man, but the Hunter has got new prey. But I think we all know Johnny Mundo is in no way just going to be another victim.
Well, no, but Mundo and Cuerno will collide, but before that, Mundo has to go through a bit of havoc.
The following lucha is scheduled for one fall. In the ring, accompanied by Ivelisse. From the open road, son of Havoc.
Havoc and his girlfriend, Ivelisse.
Kind of crazy that she stormed off last time we saw these two together.
Finally, Dario Cueto has given me some real competition. So I'm dedicating tonight's victory to the baddest bitch in this building and the love of my life, the beautiful Ivelisse.
And his opponent from Los Angeles, California, Johnny Mundo.
Trainers were with Johnny Mundo all day long. You remember last week, Mundo and Cage had a hellacious battle until King Cuerno decided to interject himself into the match, focuses an attack on Johnny Mundo's left leg. I'm sure that Havoc is aware of it. We're going to have to see if it plays a part in this match.
No doubt about it. Johnny Mundo's definitely got a bit of a limp, Matt. I think his heart's in the right place. He wants to be the best. He wants to be the champ. But maybe he's pushing it, man. Is it really worth it to put your health on the line like this?
If Johnny were to take a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks off, Johnny knows with the level of talent in this locker room, someone would take his place. That's why Johnny Mundo's competing.
Good call, brother. A lot of people don't know how tough it is. This is a hard business, man.
It's a hard business. It's an even harder sport, and those are two entirely different things. We separate them here at Lucha Underground. Marty Elias, the senior official here at Lucha Underground. Ring the bell. Here we go. Havoc on the left in the mask and the beard. Mundo on the right.
Man, you know what? I kind of got the feeling that the fans are obviously behind Johnny Mundo for his spirit, but Cuerno, you know he collects trophies. Maybe he's after the head of Johnny Mundo. You never know.
Go behind now into the headlock. Johnny's mobility will be compromised. Havoc will be wise to get Johnny moving early, and here we go. Mundo off the ropes, rolls over Havoc, and Johnny sweeps the leg. Sweep the leg, Johnny. Oh, nice. Well, the career trajectory of these two luchadors, hang on, Johnny over for the cover, have gone in entirely different directions. Johnny Mundo consistently on the winning side, whereas Havoc just can't seem to get out of the box. Perhaps the ultimate upset here for Havoc will change everything.
I agree with you, but I'm gonna have to point out again, he's not doing too bad, brother. Look at his girlfriend.
Strike into the schoolboy. Not enough. But every time Mundo kicks out, every time Mundo pulls himself up off the mat, strain on the knee.
I hope that doesn't give out on him. If that gives out on him, Matt, if Havoc goes after that knee, that could damage the career of Johnny Mundo.
Havoc now.
Brother, he is motivated. Oh, did you see the height on that? LeBron James ain't got nothing on Havoc tonight.
They're forcing Johnny to move, and yet Johnny's parkour training and long body allows Johnny Mundo to cut off the ring.
That was insane. No regard for his body. Never has. He is a warrior. I've called it. You've called it.
Ivelisse close enough to lend assistance, and it caused Havoc to push Mundo right into the ring post.
There's something about a fiery Latina that just kind of...
And Ivelisse looks pleased with her man, and anyone that's been in a contentious relationship knows happy life, happy life. Oh, look at that. Wow. Look at the core strength.
Ooh, that was so crazy. I'm sure he had to go home and beg and plead for forgiveness from giving her that shot that he did last week. She's obviously forgiven him. Look at her, she's applauding.
Oh, Ivelisse knows if Havoc wins this match, the checks are bigger, the bank account is bigger, it's a better lifestyle for Ivelisse and Havoc.
I cannot believe you just said that. You're making it sound like she's just with him for the money.
And Havoc winning over the Believers with his resiliency, with his moveset.
Huge drop kick by Mundo. That was so crazy.
Cover here.
He blew his knee out, no doubt about it. You saw him grab it. But hey, imagine how much I'd like him if he actually won a match. Brother, she is so hot. Come on, man.
Back to the action now, and they say that on the misogynist.
Oh, brother, that was a bad move.
Second here, Mundo, and again, there it is.
Oh, not good for his knee.
Oh, as well as the back of the head. Havoc taking the opportunity to no. Johnny's still holding the back of his head.
Brother, you know when you get a shot like that to the back of the head, back of the neck, and like any time a kick or punch or a clothesline, imagine falling with all your weight with that velocity. He's got to be knocked out, or at least seeing stars.
It's the only thing that can take the pain away at this moment for Johnny Mundo. The left leg is obviously in pain.
The more that this match goes on, the more it is against Johnny Mundo's chances of coming out of here with a victory, I would have to say.
Togo-like senton, cover here, hooking the leg. Not enough. Hey, Vamp, the choice of the potential submission here, the knee to the center of the back, is this wise by Havoc?
Well, you know, he got hit in the neck. He's seeing stars. You can see he's grabbing his head. I don't know if it's dirty pool to go after an injured leg, but hey, it is Lucha Underground. It is what it is, man, right? He needs a victory. At this stage in his career, he's got to do what he's got to do, don't you think?
Drop top. Sends Havoc back and gives Mundo the opportunity that Mundo needs.
Brother.
The adrenaline is the only thing that can take the pain away at this moment for Johnny.
I loved when Great Mudas did that back kick, donkey style. I tried it one time and knocked myself out.
This may not bode well for Havoc. Wow. Although great agility that is winning the fans over from Havoc. And now the ugly side of Johnny Mundo comes out.
Man. He's limping.
This is what a pissed off Johnny Mundo is a dangerous Johnny Mundo. Havoc out of desperation now. Ascends to the top rope. What does Havoc have in mind? He frames his picture.
Wow.
Cartwheel off. Havoc on the move now. Oh, big clothesline.
Brother, that was like a 450,000 degrees.
Two. Not enough. You can feel the momentum starting to shift here. It's even right now. Whoever hits the next big move is probably in the best position to win this match. Could this be it? No. Roll through.
Oh, man, I've said it a million times. That's like getting hit with a baseball bat. That's a home run. Even the fans are feeling it. Are they saying, is Havoc can actually pull it off?
Here we go.
That's not good for the knee. Not good for the neck. Go, man, what are you doing?
Oh! Springboard double stop into the moonsault.
Does he got it?
Here.
Hook it.
Money down.
Two.
Could this be a miracle?
Oh! Wow. You know what? I almost feel the fans want him to pull this off. As much as they are behind Johnny Mundo, Ivelisse is definitely showing her tense state of affairs right now.
Listen, you can say what you want, but in wrestling, in Lucha Libre, stars are built inside the ring based on what they do, what they overcome. Right now, Havoc and Mundo are stars here at Lucha Underground. Back elbow there, speaking of hard hits, Mundo on the move.
Wow.
It's off the distance, jumping pump kick, but Mundo uses the middle rope for leverage.
Oh my God, how crazy was that?
Nice!
He's got him, brother, he's got him.
Shooting star, 2,
No! And he even hooked that damaged knee. This is crazy.
Seeing the standing shooting star, I'm reminded of the great Lucha revolution that occurred in the Northeast, in New York, in Brooklyn. Guys like the Amazing Red and Brian XL, and now it is worldwide here on Lucha Underground.
Well, let's not forget about the original Flying Phoenix, which would be Hayabusa, back in his day, before his God-forsaken injury that ended his career too short. That was a classic move.
Speaking of injuries ending careers, that, of course, was a neck injury, as you see Johnny Mundo grasping at his neck.
Not good, man. Not good. Havoc is going up slow.
Vamp, at what point do you have to start to wonder what you have to do to beat your opponent? What's going through Havoc's mind here?
You know what? We've talked about this many times, Matt, and at this stage in the game, I think you're going on fumes, on adrenaline, pride maybe. The fans have a lot to do with it. When you're at this stage, it doesn't hurt anymore. It hurts the next day.
Mundo perched high. The torch is lit. The dab is taken.
Wow.
Havoc stays put. Could this be it?
Go, baby, go. Call it. He feels it. Look at him. Look at the look in his eyes. I'm excited. Come on, man.
Havoc trying to show his woman that he's not a loser.
What are you doing?
Go for it now.
No.
Come on. Come on. It's yours to take. Oh, he took too long.
Well,
I'm almost disappointed, dare I say. And now, and Ivelisse knows it as well.
Johnny said no.
Johnny another opportunity like that. Johnny's just too good. End of the world. Here we go. 2. What a match. Crazy.
And your winner, Johnny Mundo!
Vamp, you said it. You felt that Havoc took too long trying to plead with his woman, but it looks as if...
I'll tell you why.
Come on.
Love can blind a man, especially if love is a piece of AS blank dressed in a halter top with a body like that. Hey, man.
Hang on. We saw this last week.
Uh-oh.
Cuerno.
Boom!
There you go. There is no mystery now.
Oh, my
Cuerno
God.
is hunting Johnny Mundo. Cuerno knows Mundo's friendship with our Lucha Underground champion, Prince Puma. Perhaps Cuerno knows this is the way to get to Puma, to get to the Lucha Underground title. But Mundo still has some fight.
Ooh, wow. Cuerno has definitely made it known that he wants that head on his trophy case.
Hang on here. You've coined the name for this move. Would you like to call it, or should I? Thrill of the hunt, and Cuerno slithers
Oh my
away.
God, that was so weak, but he just treated Johnny Mundo like a wounded animal, going for the kill, left him like a carcass, hung up to dry in the smoke shed.
The blood-stained plains tell the story. Cuerno, the hunter, is out for blood.
hecho en Mexico, but made right here locally with the spirit of anything Latino. Mariachi El Bronx. Matt, you're kind of freaking me out. You're cutting the rug.
I like those guys, man. Put a little atmosphere, some Sage Francis over it. It's good. And Alberto El Patron is here. How can you not be excited?
Dude, I do not want to rain on your parade, but Pentagon Jr. is one man who is not happy. He ain't cutting any rugs.
Pentagon has often alluded to his master. We're going to have to find out what that means, but right now, let's go to the ring.
The following lucha is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Venice Beach, California, Ricky Mandel.
Yo, man, he reeks of arrogance. He was 15 years old when he won the first heavyweight championship of his career down in Puerto Rico. French-Canadian, my first boss in pro wrestling back in 1984.
Whoa.
What?
Ricky Mandel, not Ricky Martel.
That's what I said, man. Former AWA champion.
No Jumbo Shruda, no blinding Jake the Snake. That's Ricky Mandel.
But, dude, he does reek of arrogance.
And his opponent, from Jalapa, Veracruz, Mexico, Pentagon Jr.
Last time we saw Pentagon Jr., he broke Famous B's arm. This was after the match. Now, there seems to be a darker side to Pentagon.
It was brutal what he did. He hurt somebody on purpose. His attitude is changing. And he said, Master, Amo, I am ready. There is something dark and sinister going on in this young man's mind. Like almost a hero worship for a dark figure. It's kind of diabolical.
Huh, like a Sith Lord, maybe?
Maybe, it could be.
Again, the sacrifices here at the temple are many, but none in the form of the aggression of Pentagon. And now Ricky Mandel will try to do his best to earn a position here in the title rankings.
Brother, his attitude has changed. Oh, he's almost like wanting to show everybody watching that he wants to hurt somebody.
Of course, referring to Pentagon as just his newfound aggression in the ring, and not for nothing, but you don't come into this sport to make friends. You come into the sport to win championships and make money.
Oh,
and perhaps the aggression of Pentagon can yield.
God, did you see the viciousness in that kick? Man, there is an intent to win and do damage, but there's also an intent to hurt somebody. You called it, Matt. He's got an attitude, brother.
Nothing wrong with that now.
Man, his attitude has changed. You remember at the beginning here in Lucha Underground, in his first few matches, he was struggling, almost getting caught up in the hype, looking for guidance from the wrong people. But now he is changing, and he's got to turn that attitude up. He's almost there, man. But I think the more he loses his mind, it's going to be to his benefit.
Yeah, but the question is, who's guiding this newfound attitude? Who is in the mind of the man known as Pentagon? Ricky Mandel showing some fire, and that's good, man. Every match you're in, you should fight like it's your last match. Every match you're in, you should fight like you hate your opponent.
It is insane that the crowd is supporting his aggressive style.
We have a unique fan base here at Lucha Underground. Oh, great head scissors there. Now Ricky Mandel, his chest red with the welts of Pentagon. Ricky Mandel, great drop kick now, creates some space here. Mandel needs to pick up the offense here.
You know, he is a warrior, there's no doubt about it, but Pentagon is on a mission. And it's a lot different when you're trying to win a match and when you're trying to hurt somebody.
It looked like the kick in the leg earlier may have slowed down. Oh, the space and the timing was way off, and Pentagon took advantage.
Listen, man, that's experience from Mexico, Japan.
No.
Oh, yes! Oh, my God.
You like this, don't you?
I love that, but that's not dirty. That's evil. He is here sending a message to everybody.
There's a methodical, almost sadistic pleasure in every movement that Pentagon does. Great sling blade there. I often refer to it as the Tanahashi, but either way, Pentagon well in control. Ooh.
I hate to say it, I've used it before, but you know when a shark goes in for the kill, they never kill you. They bite you. They watch you suffer, and they circle, and they come back. Pentagon is taking little pieces out of this kid's spirit.
Oh, the Black Shark Pentagon on the move. Great shot.
Wow. Jeez. That is so dangerous to kick somebody in the back of the net like that.
I don't think, and we saw this last week with Famous B. And now the crowd being conditioned to understand what we're about to see here. This submission hold that Pentagon used to win the match last week. Referee Rick Knox right there.
He's tapped out.
Ring the bell. Ricky Mandela's giving
He's tapped out.
But now here the story continues.
Pentagon
It's not enough.
Well, let it go. Let it go.
Look, the kid makes his living in this business.
The fans, this is the most sadistic crowd. He put the pressure almost in a Kimura, dislocated, broke, right at the elbow. Matt, yeah, no doubt about it, man. He did break that arm right at the elbow. This is not good.
Hoy he conseguido un sacrificio más para ti, mi amo.
Vamp, some insight, please.
He said, Master, I have found and given you one more sacrifice tonight. And he is almost praying, asking for acceptance on the dark side. This isn't even about winning anymore.
While Pentagon Jr. talks about no fear, from fear is born pride, and a very proud man has finally arrived here at Lucha Underground. Alberto El Patron is here. He will have an open mic. The waiting is over. Alberto El Patron will be on your TV screen next on Lucha Underground.
World Heavyweight Champion, ready to go.
Please welcome el campeón del AAA, Alberto El Patron.
There are few moments left in our industry that send shivers up your spine. This is one of them. Alberto El Patron is here in Lucha Underground. A little over 2 months ago, this man captured the AAA Heavyweight Championship. You can see it as he brings it down the steps of the temple. This is history in the making. This is Lucha Underground.
I am out of my mind, Matt. I cannot wait. I have been waiting like you, like the world of wrestling, to hear what he has to say tonight.
This man and I have shared locker rooms around the world. He is respected, he is honored, he is a man of the people, and it's safe to say that everything now changes.
No doubt about it. There is no looking back. The fans have opened their arms and hearts to him in an instant. This is insane.
Lucha royalty in the ring here at Lucha Underground. Here we go.
I knew it, baby. There's only friends here tonight. And just because of that, I'm gonna get rid of all of this.
That's right, you're free now, my friend. Do whatever you want.
I don't have to impress anybody because all of you are my family. Mis amigos, chingao. And this is the best part. I'm finally here with all my friends in Lucha Underground. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Lucha. Lucha. Because as you all know, I come from a Lucha Libre family. My legendary uncle, Mil Máscaras. El Psicodélico. And my father, my inspiration, the great luchador, Dos Caras. And amigos, they taught me everything I know about this business. They taught me everything, the love, the respect, the passion. Como decimos los latinos, la pura familia, chingao. And of course, I love that name, Dos Caras Jr., every single day. But there was a place where I needed to go, a place that I needed to conquer. United States. And it was here, amigos, where I became a household name. I became an idol, an icon for my people, La Raza. But then, you don't know what happened. En el otro lugar me abrazaban, pero cuando volteaba me apuñalaban en la espalda. They disrespected me, my family, and what I represent. And that's why I'm here. That's what I left. Last year in December, I became the first luchador ever to hold every single major title in North America. And now you want to know why I'm here? Underground. Why underground? I'm going to tell you why, amigos. I'm here because I wanted to work in a place where the word equal means something. A place where they don't hold you back by the color of your skin. A place where they only held you back if you don't get the job done. And baby Alberto, el patrón always get the job done. So tonight, the revolution begins. And the revolution is Alberto, el patrón, baby.
Well, hang on a second. The party interrupted by an uninvited guest.
That is Tejano. That is Alberto Patron's biggest nightmare. And he is just whooping his ass.
Former AAA champion Tejano. This is the man that Alberto El Patron defeated for that coveted championship.
Beat him again. I so dig Tejano, and I can't feel any sympathy for Alberto. I'm sorry, brother.
This rivalry was born in Mexico and now comes to maturation here at Lucha Underground, evidently. It seems that Alberto El Patron is the future of Lucha Underground, but Alberto's past may have just caught up with him.
No doubt about it. He's gonna pay the price.
Well, tonight was supposed to be something to celebrate, but Tejano has crashed El Patron's party. Alberto El Patron has arrived in Lucha Underground, and one of his greatest rivals is following close behind.
Esto me pertenece, Alberto, y lo sabes bien. Y pronto va a regresar a mi cintura.
Big words. Big words, man.
Greatest highest accolade in Mexico is to be the AAA Mega Champion. Tejano held that title longer than anyone in AAA history until the emergence of Alberto El Patron.
Yeah, he came and stole that belt, in my opinion. But this goes way back. This goes way, 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 way beyond being a champion.
Well, many people feel that Alberto El Patron is the future of Lucha Underground, but it seems that Alberto's past may be catching up with him.